pace, got stops. He said, of course, we made it difficult for Anthony Davis.
Being inserted into the starting lineup, but the other difficulty is, we mentioned it in the first half, Chet Holmgren's behind him. So it's 2 layers of defense for AD.
Case in point, forced to give it up. Cooper Flag fading to his right off the C squad, as Dagno told us, loves to compete together. They just have a fiery energy. Wallace rips the net.
He's shooting that with no speed up on that shot. Kaysen looking good from 3.
Dallas trying to keep this from getting out of hand. Davis still scoreless, and a foul is called on the reach-in.
Court, I mean, just coming at you full speed. No chance to slow him down.
Puts it out there on chin, and guys can't help but take the bait. That time it was Ryan Nembhard picking up his 2nd foul and point advantage for the defending champs.
And SGA 9 free throws made. Dallas 8 as a team.
Flag. And Davis gets it up to Nembhard. Nembhard with the mid-range J. That rolls through. KC was on a 21-5 extended run. Holmgren off the heel. Williams trying. Nembhard. Oh, between the legs, step back, won't go. And Jay Williams, beautiful move. Finger roll for 2.
From Jalen and right to the rim with a finger roll.
Nembhard. Back to Davis, trying to find a cutting. Marshall is Holmgren. Needs a teammate, finds SGA. ISO with Christie. SGA to the rack. 95 straight games, scoring at least 20. James 36, Giannis 28, Steph 23, and the Joker 21.
Yeah, so some of yours and my favorite players have had streaks. Nothing like this.
Nothing like this. Holmgren off balance. Christie going from deep.
And Dallas should get shots. I mean, obviously you like them to be good, but no turnover. Shots at the rim every time.
They left Williams open. Gonna have to tighten up for the Mavericks, especially with Flag and Davis, a combined 2 for 13 in this ball game. In the first half. Also didn't play Wednesday in the win over Miami. Nembhard, elbow jumper, won't go for him. Rebound. Williams on the logo, defended closely by Hardy. The blow by, the teardrop, no, got his zone, finds Holmgren to the right. 16 assists for OKC in this one. Christie, pull-up jumper. J-Dub. Holmgren now. Defended by the smaller Hardy. Double comes. Holmgren! Southpaw finish for 2.
Hard, but Chet able to beat him over the top where the opening was and collect 2 more.
Hardy from downtown off the heel. And rebound ricochets to Christie. Flag now, right down the lane. And it's an offensive foul. Jalen Williams so good at debut here on Prime. They're looking like their dominant selves. 81-55. Good defense from Davis. Holmgren got it back. Attacking Davis, who goes down holding his left knee. SGA got a tray.
Their lives made it easier to reset. So when camp opened in late September, the return, it felt when you can create a bit of a monster when overstating what is already known. Dagnall said, guys, this group, quote, they just know. And because of that, we just jumped right back in.
Just unreal dominance, Sally. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander showing the moves on the last possession. As Hardy draws the foul as
they push forward here. Extend what they need to extend in the Raptors when they build the new one.
That is on the SGA goes down, fouled on the play. White Powell. SGA staring down Klay Thompson. Nice in and out dribble. Sets up J-Dub in the corner. Off the heel, no. Mavericks entered on a 3-game winning streak. First win streak of the season. They had 3 separate instances where they had lost 3 in a row this year as Hardy hits the triple. Started to find some momentum in Dallas, but running into a buzzsaw here so far in OKC. Doesn't matter who's out there. Mitchell leaves it for Holmgren. Holmgren working on flag. Step through, missed the shot. Hardy. And tried to dump it off the Powell. Powell got it and got the finish.
They getting to the rim and eventually getting rewarded by Williams on that jump pass.
First field goal for Powell. Good hands by Powell. Stripping SGA. Hardy. Hardy got a 3.
It's playing 20 minutes, not having any points. But then I'm looking at OKC, and it can make some sense.
Right.
On the play before, let you play through, but 2, that's too much, too valuable, and I think he'll be done for the evening.
First matchup, Mitchell rises over Williams and connects.
AJ with great patience there, got mid-range, smooth operator with that left hand there.
Foul. And now it's Hardy. He's been cooking in his minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Williams beyond the arc, too strong. SGA pull up from deep. Bullseye. 29, and he's only missed 2 shots. 9 of 11 shooting for SGA. Hardy, the runner, won't go. Carlson.
In case of Wallace with SGA in the open court, important to find the corner.
Hardy has the green light. He's in double figures with 10.
Instant offense substitution. Maybe a little late for Dallas in this one, but he's been good since checking in.
Wiggins, extra pass. Mitchell, goal! Never panic. Hardy 2 more. His first. SGA in and out dribble. Hardy goes down. Steps over him. Goes glass. Ridiculous. 9 of 10 at the line. 31 for Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson finds Powell. Couldn't corral.
Night from the reigning MVP.
AJ Mitchell. Outside to Wiggins. Wiggins, the blow by and the finesse. The lead is back to 28. Marshall got the lay. Davis out there with Nembhard, Hardy, Marshall, and Cooper Flag. Davis. It rotates to Hardy. Hardy was cooking in the 3rd quarter, tosses it up and
For the turnover.
And that one, just their 6th turnover of the ball game and their 2nd since the 1st quarter. Cooper Flag, the turnaround. Mitchell, pull-up jumper is good.
Two teams, and obviously a trip on the line in that game to get themselves to Vegas.
That win over Miami. He has 15 points on 5 of 8 shooting. He's hit 3 triples. Wiggins, the answer. And Kidd called under, and it's all Thunder. Nembhard. And now Marshall directed traffic. We'll get it to Davis. Davis deep corner now off a bad pass. Marshall penetrating with the clock winding down and got the J. Say waffle is just a pancake that believes in itself.
Yes.
Is that what that's the line?
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
Where does French toast come in this equation?
That's a great question. It thinks too much of itself.
111, 81. Marshall at the free throw line, no. Davis still searching, can't hit. Flag, baseline jumper is pure. 14 for the Rook, turned it over. Flag. Step through, tough shot, gets it to drop.
AD got the flag on what ended up being a transition basket for Cooper.
Kenrich Williams off the feed from Wiggins. And Musa Cisse at the scorer's table. More than likely checking in for Davis. Davis, oh, he was looking to score there. Diving on the floor, gives it up. Hardy, the floater in the lane, got the roll.
Well, the foul gets it to the hot guy in Jaden Hardy for 2 more.
Williams, front iron, no. Carlson, the follow finish. The franchise record. Davis, there's the field goal.
Wow, they get the high low.
Nembhard, coast to coast. Tap out. Marshall on the drive, got to the rack. No resistance there, and Dagnall will call timeout. His MVP season a year ago. Everybody playing defense. Barnhizer leaves it for Youngblood, and count it, and put him on the line. Doesn't matter who's out. Chris Youngblood. This is Cisse. 5 minutes going by here in this 4th quarter. D'Angelo Russell will discard and does not get the roll. Battle for the rebound, secure.
And you know who's happy about that? Mark Dagnall. Like, and SGA. They want all comers, so they're prepared. They're getting themselves healthy. They're waiting on their guys to come back. Basketball at the end of the year, although with this team, their best basketball might be every game they play this year.
It sounds looking.
I mean, we're around them every day. On one hand, it's part of that overall chemistry you're speaking of that's been built. On the other, the overall hunger and mentality as a collective. Now, where does that mentality come from? Chet Holmgren, guys, put it simply, we don't really have anybody on this team who is just sitting and rimming.
I love that Mark said, Allie, was about the looseness of this team, and that when they play against pressure, that's when they like, and they're appreciating each step of the way at this point.
Easy to forget it was just a few years ago OKC was getting blown out more often than not as Martin knocks down the triple. 118-94. Mitchell into Carlson. And Russell made the catch, got it back to Williams. Williams pull up over Carlson, won't go. This is Ousmane Dieng giving it up to Mitchell. Mitchell down the lane, leaves it for Carlson with the stuff.
In a defensive stance, still communicating.
But in the hands of Youngblood, quickly ahead. Barnhizer, count it, plus the foul. He's a little wrecking ball.
He had a great summer league for OKC, opened some eyes. Obviously, you look at his build, what Brooks brought to the table.
Average 17 and 8 at Northwestern. That ball too high for C. Working on Cisse, puts it up, no. And that ball will be kicked out of bounds.
Second, was able to climb up to get to it.
4 minutes to go in regulation. Cisse, no. Dieng spinning out to Barnhizer. No one around him. For a division matchup with the Jazz. Coming up on Sunday. That's ahead of their quarterfinal matchup back here in this building against the Suns on Wednesday. Russell from deep, got it.
50% for the first time in a very long time.
Dieng got the deuce. You know, going back to Dallas.
It means, what does that team mean for the Dallas Mavericks? Well, one is direction. Their front on, and the last one is decisions. And where is this roster going to go? And I know it could be very transformational for a team. A lot of things for
Williams up top. Barnhizer now. Spinning, has to kick it out. Carlson from downtown.
Guy who could step back and knock down threes and showing off his ability to do that as a big here.
Russell can't answer. Tapped into the hands of
Youngblood, Barnhizer tag team combination for the size of these guys. Those guys might win the Intercontinental belt. That's bad now. His Intercontinental belt is an individual belt. The tag team championship is the belt you look.
Kind of wish I could see the clips live out there.
on the road is better than any home team's net rate. The amount of free throws they gave up versus what they took. So I asked Mark about it to appease those two knuckleheads. And the fact is that attempt a game to 3 free throw attempts. That's more opportunity for physical plays and fouls being drawn. So they have thought about that disparity, and that's how they're trying to solve it.
They've shot 8 more free throws than the Mavericks tonight. Isaac. One guy's going to be black and blue after his minutes here as another 3 goes down for the Mavericks. Second, and they haven't looked back. It's been the formula all season. Carlson. That one drops for Russell.
Less competitive than we would have liked, Grady, to have the opportunity up close to watch speed and physicality with which they play with. All the numbers that we study and look at coming in, it's all very real right here in OKC.
As good as advertised. A 21-point victory